He may be one of the best kept secrets in Canadian music, Kyp Harness. His fellow musicians think he's the best songwriter to come along since Leonard Cohen. Although he's never been offered a big label deal, many have compared his work to that of the 60s folk hero Bob Dylan. The Sarnia, Ontario native has just released a double album called The Floating World. A big welcome to singer-songwriter Kyp Harness on stage in Studio 2.
Some people get lost in the darkness. Some people get lost in daylight. Well, me, I got lost in a glimpse of your love, and I hope to remain out of sight. I hope no one comes looking for me. I don't trust myself to be polite. I'm out here trying to build wings. I don't have time for these things. Honey, tell 'em I'm gone for the night. Well, I'm tired of all this nothing for something. I'm sick of the old runaround. Trying to earn the respect or collect a paycheck from some crook on the wrong side of town. Well, I've seen all the city can offer, and I know all the tricks it can play. I've seen all the ploys of the girls and the boys, making life harder to live each day. And find you've been dreaming. Sometimes in a dream you are oddly aware. Sometimes you find yourself caught in places you never thought you'd be and can't recall how you got there. Well, I once knew a man who died quickly. I knew another who died bit by bit. I know many who stayed till they faded away and never even realized it. But hope sometimes comes from strange places. It appears when you expect it leaves. It's somewhere off the page, past the fancy cage, we wrecked in the midst of this for the rain that no one believed would come down. I waited 4 days or more. By the 5th day it poured. By the 6th I swear I nearly drowned. Still I'm not gonna argue with strangers. I never did get this world anyhow. Well, forces unknown are attempting to clone more of what no one looks after now. I'm just trying to reach up to heaven, staying one step ahead of my needs. Staying clear of my pals with the calm rationales for murder and torture and greed. No, I don't get too sharp nor excited about any new deals that get handed down. I got so little invested, why should I get arrested by the latest sick house about the clown? Pardon me if I'm not fascinated about the outcome of your race. It's all fixed anyhow. I'm in a different world now that ain't suspended from a child's today. Well, my veins keep rejecting this pipeline of poisonous gossip and buzz. Hey, good neighbor, won't you do me the favor of forgetting that I ever was? Get lost in the darkness. Some people get lost in daylight. Me, I got lost in a glimpse of your love, and I hope to remain out of sight. I hope to remain out of sight. I hope to remain out of sight.
That's the music of Kyp Harness. Welcome to Studio 2.
Thank you.
All the way from Sarnia, Ontario, originally, once upon a time.
Down the highway.
We'll tell your story as we introduce your colleagues, starting with Dave Clark, who's in the back on the drums. Dave is holding up a political statement urging everybody to support Ontario teachers and students. Okay, good for you, Dave. Let's continue on to Dale Morningstar, who's on the electric guitar. Dale's got an uncle who worked here and a brother who worked here. We love it when it's all in the family. Dale, welcome to you. Dave, incidentally, from Etobicoke, Dale from Chippewa, Ontario, which is near Niagara Falls. And there's Dr. P, who's on the piano. The doctor making a house call in Studio 2 today, but he's originally from St. Catharines, Ontario. My first question for you is obvious. I've never seen this name before. Kyp,
Wow.
your first name, K-Y-P.
Yeah.
What's that?
My mom made it up, and I think she might have taken, when it's inspired somewhat by the name of some local politician somewhere. Kypton is the full name.
K-Y-P-T-O-N?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Have you got a very odd middle name as well?
Kyp Harness, that's my dad's name. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So are you Junior?
No, because my first name is Kypton, it's my own name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Your folks were a little out there, I guess, eh?
Yeah, in their own way, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
they're using the imagination, you know.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I have done a lot of reading about you, obviously, in preparation of this, and the thing I keep seeing over and over again is this reference to you as the songwriter's songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that means when you see that a lot too, I guess, eh?
Yeah, I guess people like the songwriting because they're not listening for my voice necessarily, so they're listening to the song. So I have to make the songs that much better because the voice suffers sometimes. So
I hadn't noticed that you had a bad voice.
No, I've been told. No, I don't really know what it means, except I think it's a compliment to the songwriting, to the songs.
Of
Yeah.
course it is.
Yeah.
And a reference perhaps, what, to the depth of the lyric, something like that? Is that what you think?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I've written a lot of songs, and so people like the songs a lot, I think, yeah.
Who would you like to have record your songs that have not yet done so?
Well,
Because the songwriter must have some ideas about who he'd like to hear singing his songs besides himself.
well, there's Tony Franciosa. No, I don't know. Celine Dion, anybody who sells big qualities.
Tony Franciosa.
Yeah, I don't know if he has a
see.
singing career anymore.
I
Brian
don't
Keith,
think Tony was a
yeah.
big singer.
I don't know. I just like anybody who wants to sing the songs can sing them, you know, because that's what they're for, you know. And I can't do it all the time, and because I have to sleep sometimes. So, no, I mean anybody who wants to sing them can sing them.
You are, it seems to me, a pretty serious guy because you're writing about a lot of very deep stuff, you know, estrangement and loss and love and death and so on and so forth. Why do you feel the need to write about this stuff?
I don't know. I think it just helps keep me sane and stuff, and I hope that other people might relate to it and get something from it because it's what other people have gone through, and it's just something I do. It's kind of like I just can't help myself, you know. I just keep writing about it.
Are you an emotional guy as well?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, I can be pretty emotional sometimes.
Well, I know you have a sense of humor because I read another interview that you gave somebody else where essentially they were asking you about your goals for the year and you said to stay vertical.
Yeah, yeah.
What exactly
That's
does
a goal
that
for
mean?
every year. Well, vertical is when you're standing up, and horizontal is when you're lying down. And like I was thinking, like lying down in a casket or something. So I'm digging in my heels and stand vertical.
The idea is to stay alive then.
Yeah, that's it.
How are you doing on that score?
Pretty good. Yeah, most of the time. You know, cut the difference,
Okay.
and I'm good. You know. Yeah.
I want to ask you about the title of your CD and what that means, The Floating World. What's that a reference to?
I'm not sure. I had a nice feeling. Somebody said it was from like a Japanese type of art, and I think it was a term, somebody said it was a term in Japan that meant the world of prostitutes and artists, you know. So that's like the floating world, you know. And I just like the sound of it, and then it just resonated with something inside of me, so that's what I put in there.
You've had some odd jobs in the past, right? What did I read about you being an usher somewhere?
Yeah, Roy Thompson Hall, been an usher, and I've been a security guard, and I've been these different various jobs. Yeah.
Who'd you see at Thompson Hall when you were
a lot of
ushering there?
people. I saw, like, Star Jones was doing a lecture there one time, and no, I saw Ray Charles and things like that. Very great musical
Ray
people.
Charles is not
bad. You know, a lot of great kind of musical moments I saw.
People may not figure this because you're a rock and roll guy, but you actually have a couple of very young kids, right?
Yeah.
Who are how old?
5 and 1.
5 and 1.
Yeah.
How does your songwriting change after you become a father of young children?
It becomes better, I think, because there's more inspiration and stuff, you know. I think it becomes better. Maybe other people disagree. But I mean...
I got a cough from Dale over my